Today's guide to life is all about atas cooking at home, and as you can see, I have a real professional chef here with me, Chef Eric.
Hello everybody. Many people find that cooking atas food at home is quite intimidating, but then today I'll show it to you how it can be simplified, and then it's actually very easy to prepare. I'm going to start out with some ingredients: white onions, balsamic vinegar, chopped garlic, rosemary, mustard, pork tenderloin fillet, fried tomatoes, carrots, green beans, salt and pepper. This is the brown sauce. You can buy some of the semi-prepared versions in the gourmet shops. Olive oil. This is flavored milk powder. This is optional. We're going to start off with some sugar, pepper, a little bit of water. So we let the sugar brown up, but very important is that during the caramelization process, we don't stir the sugar mixture.
Oh, okay.
We just swirl the pan.
Oh, what's the reason for not?
Because once we stir the sugar, it introduces cold air and it causes crystallization. So it becomes a very big, messy piece.
Is it on medium heat, high heat?
Whatever it is, we try to keep the fire below the pan, not coming up to the sides.
Okay.
Otherwise, the sides of the pan starts to get burnt. So once you see, okay, it starts to turn golden brown, then we put our onions in. This is the vinegar. Once your fresh ingredients are in, you can start to stir, no problem. The onions will take about 15 to 20 minutes to simmer slowly. Next, we're going to marinate the pork chops, Dijon mustard, salt, pepper, chopped garlic, rosemary.
What do you think about using the rosemary in those like spice jars?
I do not really recommend those dried rosemary because sometimes when you cook, they get burnt, it can become bitterish. Olive oil, mix it up. This is our pork fillet here. Alright, so we just put it in. Pork usually has to be completely cooked. We try to achieve getting it cooked but still pink and juicy.
Okay.
Usually we can marinate this for about an hour.
Okay.
And then we come back to it. Once the pork chops are ready to go, we'll pan fry this on high heat and we can prepare our sauce on the standby. When the pan is sufficiently hot, so we put our chops in.
Wow, it smells nice. And I love how the marinade really sticks to the pork chop.
So we prepare our roasting tray, drizzle some olive oil, then we can sprinkle some salt. Once the meat's nicely brown, we just put this on the pan itself.
That looks good already.
Yeah, it's still raw in the middle, so we're gonna slow roast this in the oven. In the meantime, we can cook our vegetables. Okay, we just add a little bit more oil.
In the same pan?
Yes, in the same pan, because the meat flavors are all in there, so we don't want to waste it. Give it a quick.
Wow, it's so fast.
Yeah.
He's like multitasking like a zillion things at once.
So we put this in, transfer this to the oven.
Okay.
In about 5 minutes, this will be nicely done. Temperature, we're doing it at about 180 degrees. All right. The vegetables actually cook
they look
quite
so
fast.
yummy.
So we can leave this aside. Our onions are ready.
How do you know that the onions are ready?
It's jam-like, and then it has got the nice glossy shine.
Good.
So the brown sauce, just now you saw it was a solid mass.
Yeah.
So when you reduce it, all right, you can see it becomes a very gelatinous sauce.
Yes.
So with that, we are ready. Once the pork chops is ready, we can assemble the dish.
I can't believe it's barely like 5 minutes since we started. It's like bam, 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 everything's done.
All right, here comes the juicy pork chops.
Wow.
Nice, and we're ready to plate.
It looks so good. Can you tell us how to make sure that it's actually cooked perfectly?
Usually for meat about this thickness, when we take it out from the oven, we just press it lightly. Okay. So the more firm the piece of meat is, you can just try. Okay. The more firm the piece of meat is, the more well cooked it is. So we don't want it to be too soft. Otherwise, it's going to be raw in the center. We can just cut it. Right, you can see this is nicely cooked, nice and juicy.
It really is perfect.
Right,
he wouldn't be scolded by Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. Our vegetables. Okay, this is the base. Our balsamic onions here. Put it on the side.
Okay.
Drizzle a little bit of sauce.
Wow, it really looks very atas way.
So now, can we put tomato there? Some pork chops interspersed, flavored milk powder. Here comes the pork chops with the balsamic onions.
Looks so nice. The entire cooking process actually took about like 10 minutes or less, maybe 7 minutes. So I just can't believe how fast he works. He's the fastest chef I've ever seen. Like, seriously, and it looks so professional. Let me try it now. Okay. Try the pork chop first, which is the star. You can see that it's like pink.
Nice, slightly a little bit pinkish.
Very, very juicy, very nice.
Yes. So this onions is sweet, sour, and spicy at one go.
Oh, very nice.
Also, it makes it This will cut the richness of the pork
I
itself.
love it. Very, very good. Very delicious. I'm so happy.
You ready for dessert?
Yeah, I guess. But actually, I want to finish the whole plate. But it's okay. I will not be greedy. I will go and do dessert first.
We're going to do strawberries with balsamico vinegar, black pepper, vanilla, and ice cream.
Black pepper.
Yes. So a lot of people will think that black pepper is only for savory foods, but black pepper does go well with certain fruits. It goes very well with figs. It goes very well with melons, and of course strawberries and raspberries as well.
Wow.
So you can have it.
Something new.
Yes, we have some very nice Korean strawberries. All right, we basically cut off the tips and then we cut it into half. Our sugar, and we'll brown it again with balsamic vinegar, vanilla essence, a little bit of water, sugar. We're gonna do a caramel again.
This is actually a lot harder than it looks, I think.
But actually, it's very simple.
Oh, it's burn the sugar.
Yeah. Why? Because they take it for granted. The time, it takes a bit of time for it to go from to the caramelization stage. But from there to the part that it becomes burnt, it's very short. So people tend to think that, it's probably going to take a little bit more, they walk away, and they come back and then it's gone. So we can add a little bit of black pepper in first. We do not use the fine one, so that when you bite into it, there's a burst of flavor. So when the sugar is brown,
oh, it's brown, okay, I can see.
For safety reasons, we don't put it directly over the fire. We take it away, then we just add the vinegar from there. Okay, you can see it was splattered, alright? So we just add a bit of vinegar, a little bit of vanilla. From here, we remove the heat, and the residual heat, add the strawberries in.
So no need fire for the strawberries.
Just make sure that the strawberries get coated up. So you can have a sniff. Okay, it's very, very alluring. Alrighty, let's do our plating here. We have our strawberries already cooked. We'll put some of these strawberries at the base. We're gonna scoop our ice cream. Just drizzle on a little bit of this extra syrup on it. So make sure that you have some black pepper in between the ice cream. This will give people the kick. Alright, so you can try our nice little dessert here. You're gonna get sweet, sour, spicy.
Very nice. This is actually very surprising. The pepper is sort of very subtle. What hits you first is like more towards the caramel and the tartness of the strawberries, and then after that you, like at the end of it, then you feel the kick of the pepper. So it's like something that's kind of really, really different. And I think the whole pepper thing makes you look, I mean, if you're cooking this for your guests, it will make you look like you're very innovative.
Very sophisticated.
Yeah. Okay, so we've come to the end of the episode. I think he made me a bit more innovative as well about what I would actually put in my food besides the normal, usual.
The standard ingredients.
Yeah, very standard ingredients. So I guess that really makes you stand out as a sort of more atas chef. You have to be more creative and more innovative. Yeah, so I'm very happy lah. All the food very nice also. So I hope that, I guess, this teaches you guys that you can, start to have really atas cooking at home, and it's very, very easy. All you need is maybe a stove, an oven, and some patience, and you can do all this for your guests. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Chef Eric.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.